All right, we are in the Volvo EX30 doing a very short test drive, and that's a car we said, well, not really for us because the rear seats were very disappointing, but if you have adults that are not too tall, you actually have a bit of space at the back, so that does work. It's probably not for every family, however, and I think it's still a no for us, right? But very nice car inside, at least on this particular finish. We're gonna have a quick look today at the efficiency, because I don't think the efficiency is gonna be much to write home about. This is a very short test drive. You are mostly on 20 miles an hour as the speed limit. This is quite nice, there's no question. So loads of beeping, not sure why. One thing to mention right off the bat is that the suspensions do seem a bit firm. There were a couple of bumps. We're gonna do one now. Let's go. Ouch. Oh wow, ouch. Everyone says ouch in the car. We just tested the Smart #3 this morning. A slightly different place we went to, but it didn't feel quite like that in terms of the firmness of the ride. Let's go. Right, so the ride is quite refined. It's quite well insulated, it seems, from the outside. Of course, there's not much noise outside, so it's very hard to tell, but it does feel pretty good.
Exit the roundabout onto Royal Albert Way.
Oh, and I'm not sure that was the way.
Exit the roundabout onto Royal Albert Way.
Now you can recognize the voice from the Google Satnav, because of course it is the Google Satnav. It is Google or Android based for all the infotainment, and that has to be a good thing, really. Right, so we get to test a bit. Oh wow, yeah, we get to test a bit. Oh wow. Oh, that's very good. That's very good. Supposedly the limit is 70 miles per hour over here, although it says now 40. So which is it? Who knows? And then we're already having to go back. Let's take a look at the seats at the back. Are we seated not too much on the floor, not too low, like on the Mercedes EQA, which set a record. Slight left. Right, nice view on the left-hand side on City Airport. Nice view on the right-hand side, and that's Canary Wharf. Got to love the Docklands. Okay, right, I think it's time. So let's take a look at consumption and all the stats here. We're going to be in a 20 miles per hour zone now, so it's a good place to do that. So we reset for the trip just now. So current trip 20 miles, 32 kilowatt hours per 100 miles. Really not great. And then the current little trip we're doing, the test trip, we're on 34 kilowatt hours per 100 miles. Now you do need to divide by 1.60934 if you want your watt hours per 100 kilometers, watt hours per kilometer, which is my preferred currency, frankly. Now, having said that, this is really nice. I mean, the interior, this is fantastic. I really like all of that stuff over here. It feels good. I must say it feels good. The fact that there is no screen over here, not so great, but apart from that, I think it's quite a nice car. This one has the panoramic roof, and that is very nice. So let's go back to the drive. Yep, so we're on a journey over here. That's good. Yeah, and it says Volvo. It's all very simple. A nice Ioniq coming through, Ioniq electric. the best car in the world in 2016, 17, 18. Maybe not so much now, but still the most efficient. We know that. If you're watching this channel, you know it's the best for efficiency. Now it feels a lot more like the kind of car I would want to have compared to the Smart #3. Nothing wrong with the Smart #3, but a bit more bling bling. It's a little bit too much. This is actually very nice. Now we should test one thing, and that is the sound system. So how we do that? Log into Spotify, no. All right, okay, we don't know. We get to see the radio. Ah! Radio. Yeah, and it's not beeping all the time. I think we are continuing, yeah, to the right.
Speed, turn left onto Seagull Lane.
Is that the one? No, it's not the one. Right, enough of the sound. It's not amazing. I don't think it was amazing. It's Harman Kardon, but
In 500 feet,
not super impressed. Right, so quite firm, huh? All right, so we are wrapping this up at 31.9 kilowatt hours per 100 miles. 31.7 on the last 22 miles, so we are just doing exactly the same as everyone else has so far. It's probably what, 10 degrees outside, 14 degrees outside, so it's not particularly cold. Yes, the air is running, but that shouldn't be a reason why it consumes an awful lot. So we are probably divided by 1.6, that's like 200, yeah, thereabouts. I'll put the numbers in the bottom of the screen, but yeah, 200 watt hours per kilometer on this little loop of nothing at all. That's not good. That's not good. It is supposed to be a very small car, a very compact car. I don't quite understand how you get to 200. Now, of course, that's not a real test, but still gives an indication that that's pretty disappointing. Is the Dolphin gonna be able to climb this steep hill? Who knows? Right, that's it for now. I'm just gonna show you the final picture of the dashboard for the EX30. We achieved 208 watt hours per kilometer, which is worse than the Smart #3 for some reason, about 190 watt hours per kilometer, both on the test drive and that of the other drivers in the morning. Conversely, on the Hyundai Kona, I achieved 130 watt hours per kilometer, and the last 6 drives amounted to 145. So you can see a much better performance. Need to check the losses when charging as well, but you can see quite a bit of a gap between the Smart / Volvo, because they are broadly the same car, and the Hyundai Kona. Check out my other videos on finding the perfect compact family EV, but for now, thank you and goodbye.